How's it going, everybody? Welcome back. Today I have something a little different than usual. I actually have a mate of mine who admins over at Pokemon Adventures on Facebook, and today we'll be looking at one of his probably most prized collection, because he's a big collector himself, has books and books and books and books full of it. If you see across there, most of this stuff you see is his, so he's got quite a lot of crap. So today we'll be looking at this collection album here, which he has said is his most valuable set. But before I ruin everything, and just jump on in. Tell me about your book, man.
Alright, so again, usually a lot of people sort of come in going, we want to see the rarer cards. This collection, as saying, is my more prized possession, if it will, rather than my rarest. As you can see from when we open up, that it's all starting from base through jungle and fossil series. So we got holographic Charizard, Blastoise, Venusaur, some of the more desired cards. If you can see in there, you got some first editions sort of floating around. Originally what we did, just get in there. So originally what I wanted to do with this series was that when they released base, jungle and fossil, they re-released different art forms of some of the same Pokemon. I decided that all I wanted was the original 150 in the forms that I wanted them. So as you can see, there's still some missing pages in there, but we are getting along quite nicely.
So how long has it taken you to get all of these, man? It's quite a collection.
So basically with this set, I started sort of collecting when I was about 6 years old, so in about 17 years or so now. I only really started getting into this set probably about a year ago, just sort of been picking up cards here and there in spare time. In saying that though, there have been a couple of occasions where we got some rarer cards just by coincidence, as we had holographic Charizard in the start. I had a friend that didn't really realise and gave me a second one, so running two of those in collection is pretty awesome. But yeah, no, I've sort of been collecting for a little while now. This set is, again, just about a year's worth of sort of putting effort into every so often.
Alright, so what I see there, you've got a lot of, is that mainly first gen? Let's bring it up to the camera. Let's give the audience a bit of a look. Looks like mainly base sets. And what is this one down here? Give me a...
So this one here is one of my favourite cards. I got this when I saw the first movie when I was a kid. So this is the Ancient Mew from when you would go and see the first movie. We can flick that over. So obviously it's the back and the front. It was just the first edition. They talk about that card actually in Pokemon the Movie 2000 a little bit. It was just one of those promo cards that you get when you would go and see the first movie in cinemas.
Sweet. So, do you have a favourite card out of all this set? Because it's a pretty sick set, man.
Yeah, Mew would have to be one. In every one of my teams in the video game, I have Gengar, so hence we got the first edition of him. Took me a little while to hunt down one in decent condition, but we got one of them in the end, so I'd have to say Gengar and my Mew, and obviously the Charizards, of course. There's a little bit of a mainstream person in a bit of it. Charizard's got to be the favourite, as he's one of the rarer cards we have.
Yeah. So in terms of these cards, with the evolutions, like you see a Cloyster there and your Dugong, do you need the shinies of those for your sets, or is the non-holographic ones just as good?
So basically what they did is they released, I can't exactly tell you the number exactly, but they released a whole lot of cards that were holographic. For example, Magneton, Gengar, Alakazam, Marcham, things like that. They didn't release every card specifically holographic. There were some that were reverse holos and standard holos, but my idea was to get all the ones that they did as holographics. As you can see though, some of you guys might actually know which ones did and didn't come holographic. For example, my Jolteon here isn't holographic at all, so I just have one that's sitting in the collection to sort of help fill it out. Just need to replace him and make him holographic. So as the collection goes on and finishes off, hopefully in the next month or so, we'll have it finished off with all the right holos and the card collection all done and hopefully near mint or mint condition.
Damn. In terms of value, because what I do with my channel is I value cards as well. How much do you think the full 151, in this kind of condition as a set would go for? I know I've seen base Charizards go for huge amounts, but as a complete set, do you think that would be worth more than selling them individually?
I think it would. My aim with this set is, a lot of people, I've been asked by a lot of people, they go, why don't you frame that page just there as a value page. Theoretically, what I want to do is I want to have a big, picture frame with all these cards in there, make a perfect sort of rectangle, then have Mew in the middle underneath with a plaque on it. I suppose it really depends. A lot of people sort of grade the cards a little bit differently than others. I've had a few people sort of come in and go, on average, when I had this done for about a year or so ago, holographic Charizard going, around the $100 mark each, and we got 2 of them. Venusaur's getting a little bit harder to come by now, as well as Blastoise. Ancient Mew's not that hard to come by now, but some of the cards in first edition and that, Alakazam especially, I paid $30 for my holographic Alakazam. You sort of add them all together and go, well, they're all together in one collection. You're looking at a fair few $100s, I suppose, for a collector that goes, I actually want something this original. But, some people sort of go, I just want one card of that card, it's not worth that much. Again, it's one of those personal things that you go, if I've been doing this for a long time, that's something I really want to get into.
Let's get a close-up of that Charizard there.
Yeah, let's bring him on in.
Look at that.
So again,
95, 96, yep. The numbers all add up.
Again, that's exactly right. I think I pulled this card when I was a kid. Charizard was never my favourite to start off with. I always started with Bulbasaur, so he actually sort of just went in the box of cards. I didn't really use him, so hence why he's not got any scuffed corners or backs or any of the holographic scratched or anything like that. So he's very mint condition. I have been thinking about getting them PSA rated, but I don't think they look as good inside my frame if we had to have all the bits of plastic in there as well.
Yeah. Oh, sick. So you said you've got other books like this. What else are you collecting?
So basically, for myself, after I finish this one, similar to what I'm doing with this book, I want to do the Johto set. Obviously, there was Neo Genesis, Discovery, and Revelation. So a few different sets of the cards. Obviously, what I'll do is I don't want to collect every single set. That's just not something I'm too keen on. I just want to get one of each Pokemon in the art form I like, in the best condition I can find. Make a similar folder and go original 151, and then I've got the next 100, and then sort of make my way from there and see how far I decide I really want to go with it. Obviously, been collecting for a long time, so as per these booklets and then boxes at home that I know you've definitely seen, we can definitely fill out a couple more booklets and see how we go.
It's just money. You look at it all, and it's just, for someone like me, I just see dollar signs, and this is quite a find, a lot of this stuff, especially the older cards, and even the next series up, even the ones like the ones I have with the scanner, with
the e-readers,
e-reader cards, even books and books of them, they're all getting more and more valuable because you just can't find them anymore.
It is harder to find. I actually had a friend, and he had a first edition Charizard, luckily enough, and they put it in a time capsule, him and his family, underground. But they didn't bury it far enough, and someone put a Coke can in there, and it actually exploded from the heat and absolutely wrecked a first edition Charizard. So
Jesus,
it sort of makes you cringe a little bit, and you're going, you got to really look after these cards.
I'm still trying to figure out why someone put a Coke can in a time capsule.
Look, we're all trying to figure that out, but
fucking hell. Well, sweet. Yeah, thanks for showing us these cards. We'll definitely go through your other collections across other videos, because I know I'm dying to see them all, and then of course everyone else who's going to watch this is as well, because hey, this is why you collect it. These are the sets that people want, and that's to see them in good condition and being kept, people, you might even inspire more people to do the same thing, and it's a good thing. I want these to be around 20, 25 years. People will keep looking for them.
Hopefully we can. You always have those kids in school that used to throw them around and rip them up. So, it's getting a bit harder to try and keep them in decent condition. Hopefully people can sort of get on that bandwagon and go, you know what, yeah, let's take care of them. Like I told you with those sets that I got from a friend of mine that was just getting rid of cards, it was ready to throw them out, that I took. It's just another, sort of big set saved to go with the collection that, hopefully later on, if we decide to help someone out to get rid of them, even do a prize pool with them, that someone else can appreciate them as well as we do.
Jesus, man, if you got all these friends getting rid of old valuable cards, hook me up.
Yeah, look, that's what they're there for.
Oh, well, cheers, man. I have a surprise for you.
Oh, here we go.
So what I have here, if you see, there is 6 boosters, 2 of each set. We've got 2 evolutions. We can do a little bit of pack versus pack.
Pack versus pack. We got some Steam Siege still going.
Yep, a Fates Collide and an Evolution. So take 1 of each set.
All right, let's give me that. Let's give me that Raichu in there.
All right.
So I got.
All right, I need a Steam Siege.
Yeah, you can have one.
All right. Thank you. So now let's. You want some scissors to cut this shit open? Are you all right?
Yeah. No, let's rip it open.
All right. So if you're unfamiliar what pack versus pack is, it's pretty much you go rival against rival. What do you got there? Steam Siege?
Yeah, Steam Siege. I can't even open it.
And then he'll show you his cards first, and I'll show you mine, and whoever has the rarer card in the end gets both packs. So yeah, let's play it. All right.
Alrighty, so let's bust these out now.
So that's his Steam Siege, pack 1.
Yeah, decent. I'll get that holographic in there.
And
Avalok, there you go.
a non-shiny Avalok. All right, I think I got it with this one. Let's take a look. So I got to beat, what was that, a pawn ahead?
Oh, you got it. Anything you get in there is going to be better than that pool.
Fuck. Jesus, they've done well. Let's seal this. Hate those cards. All right, so let's take a look. What are you opening next? Fates. All right.
I'm going to open Fates. Let's see what you got. I feel like you've won this already.
Look, it's all about that fletchling.
So
I told you, it's all about that.
Yeah, it's all the fletchling. Yeah, okay, yeah, alright, fuck you.
That's, yeah.
I mean, it's not bad. I mean, you still got the holographic pull, so we're alright.
Yeah, alright. Hell yeah.
Alright, you can take that one.
Yeah, alright. So you want me to go first with Fates, or you got this one?
Alright, you got Fates first.
Alright.
Whenever you can get that out of it, that'd be fantastic.
Hey, you know, it's not easy for some of us. Jesus. Ugh. Oh no, spoink.
There you go, come on. Yeah,
Superior.
reverse hollow. Yeah.
That's okay, and
Nothing.
okay, that's not it's not great.
All right,
It's not great.
I'm feeling the proper pull here, so it's going to go in there. All right, there's some holographic Diglett straight off the bat.
On the star.
On the star. I don't think I put that all the way at the back, so we might see him again. On my night, there you go.
Got the family. Get the
Yeah,
trainer,
we
all
get
good.
there. All we need is that trainer, which I don't think we're going to get. We're going to get some shitty Whismar instead.
Crappy meow.
And there you
Back
go,
to
yeah,
Miracle.
okay. I think that's a little bit more difficult to guess who gauged that one.
Look, we'll have to.
Alright, Evolutions is where it's at.
Alright. Show me.
Guess you did well getting Evolutions showing my cards today.
Well, let's see, it's like the rip-offs of the original, and the originals are looking at us. Let's just close that so they can't see us. There we go. Alright, yeah, jump on in there, man.
Alright, so this first one. A fantastic potion.
Just don't have cards like that anymore.
Come on, Growlithe. That energy
the
though.
energy pull.
Energy pull. Oh, okay, yeah, okay. Yeah, like reverse hollow. And then we got a Mewtwo, just non-hollow. So that's not too bad. If we were hollow, I'd feel a little bit nicer about it. But
Alright. At least you managed to get the order right that time.
yeah, look, hey, we're still learning.
Show me a Charizard, please.
I think we're all saying please to that.
Oh, come on, Charizard. Yeah.
Oh, you motherfucker. Oh, you motherfucker.
Yes.
I mean, I don't
And
want
a Starmie. What?
I don't want to say reverse hollow and it might have better, but
Yeah.
alright, okay.
Well, thanks for watching, guys. yeah, make sure you jump over on Facebook, check out Pokemon Adventures, the page. Got some cool stuff for all Pokemon fans. What do you really discuss on there?
Honestly, it's born of a lot of sort of the manga sort of side of things, but it's sort of starting to branch out now into other things, anything sort of Pokemon related. But guys, comment things you like, things you want to see next time. I didn't be able to throw in some more booster packs and do some speed challenges with openings. Go from there.
Speed Demon, let's do it.
Speed Demon. I think we might need to go and buy some more cards.
Alright. Thank you.